not just getting ulted and killed by that Tempered Fate is going to be the Jim bar, to the surprise of absolutely no one. So I want to say it was Carrier that was just, I think it was on Bart. Yeah, Carrier Bart was just missing like 6 Qs, and then he locked in and he didn't miss any.
Oh, yeah. Buzz coming on over. This is not when Zeus wanted to go for the dive, and that is first blood over to
really with troubles that started during...
Oh, hook gonna connect here. Level 5 for Delight, as he does have to flash to get himself out of the way, but it is a gorgeous Cosmic Binding as BDD still comes over. The Realm Warp comes in. Double Taunt does come on down as the curtains have been called, but Cuz will show up, and down goes Zeka as well. That is feats of warfare, and the KT roller coaster is going up. Take this Dragon. It is over a 2,000 gold lead, which is kind of nutty.
Test for perfect. He's passing it. He knows his team is taking Dragon. He needs to leave.
Back home.
He's going back home. Love to see it. They did also have, I'm pretty sure they caught Peanut, the top ward that was there. So he also knew.
Now, on perfect game pace.
Well, that's just mean.
This is mean as well, as Viper is going to go golden momentarily, as the hook is going to be a little bit off, as BDD's tanking up the turret. Fast bomb goes wide, and see, I say it, and immediately KT just flubber dive.
Wait, what? Oh, you said flub a dive.
Yeah.
I thought you said flubber dive. I'm like, is that
if Zach was in the game, that's Elastic Psycho.
I'm like, are you talking about the movie?
All right, well, now they're just going to wait until Gwen is not immune. And she's not immune, and there goes the perfect game. So there we go. We don't need to talk about it anymore.
No. What?
All right, Peanut is going to come in and look to see whether this Rift Herald is going to be going down or not. As Shelly loses interest, we'll be able to go back to the pit, as HLE, still looking for more, is perfect. Does manage to sidestep the Cosmic Binding, and the heroic entrance does come down. No knock-up onto Perfect right now as Cuz turns up, and KT, everyone there to protect Perfect. The Magical Journey did come on through there, and now the rest of HLE are coming on over. Nice knock-up with the depth charge, but Peter is still going to go down. Tempered Fate going to connect here, as now Perfect is going to be the target. Decent double taunt there as Perfect goes down, but now Doctum finding all of the damage as BDD gets in amongst it, and the Magical Journey is not able to get the Bard out, but Viper and Zeka will survive.
And it back and forth here. Good job.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter that it ended up going down. And now
wait, it's Rift Herald into Dragon as well?
I know.
The charge angle not going to be interrupted by a Tempered Fate either.
Now,
as Peanut is in the top lane once again, so Perfect. If he does get the memo, might actually be able to survive, but...
Yeah, I think he needs to...
Yeah, hook going to connect here onto Zeus as Cuz is moving over. Zeus is going to be able to get out of there, and I would expect that KT will head back towards this Dragon relatively soon, but with this turret going down...
I think that Zeus ulted the wave there, so big win there for Hanwha.
Oh, Peter looking to come in here as HLE... This is a little dangerous, as the Cosmic Binding is going to go wide. Deadly Flourish does connect, as Perfect is making his way over. It's a dangerous position, but he's able to just slip his way out. Tempered Fate going to come through as the curtains have been called. There is Cuz locking down the Dragon, but immediately the KT players fall, and HLE finally finding themselves a good team fight angle, as Chemtech Soul as well, Ox, man. Just be paying a little bit more attention. That would be absolutely fine. But that is 4 on the floor here for KT.
At least you're building towards the Soul point. You're building towards Soul. Not the case, though, is Zeus.
Yeah, the equalizer is pretty nice here, but still, Zeus is well and truly dead, and Cuz is able to walk it off. So there's a nice little pick, evening out the kills here once more.
And that's what they got to keep looking for. That's where I think KT still have a really big edge. It's their ability to get onto a side lane, equalizing the gold lead a little bit, but that alone not going to be enough as, oh boy.
Yep. Perfect going to be having a little bit of a struggle here as the Meep Slap came on down. There is the redemption for a bit of extra damage there as well, as the Needlework is actually keeping him alive pretty well, as, oh my goodness, Perfect almost does it! But Peanut is able to lock him down in the end with the help of Zeus and Delight.
Up against Bard with no turret.
Yeah.
Without a con on the top side of the map. Now it won't lead to anything because it was able to get
Kind of new.
I actually think... Oh.
Okay, BDD will be able to find the Rune Prison as Justice Punch comes on through. Stun going to be avoided pretty well, but HLE, they are just on the Otacon, and they'll sacrifice their Galio for this. KT still over here, looking for an opportunity, but Cuz has no way of getting on in.
BDD,
so this
too
is
late.
just
push.
Oh, okay. Well, Perfect is still going to try for something as the exhaust goes down onto the clone. The depth charge comes in as the Tempered Fate, not exactly the most optimal. Still Delight taking a lot of damage as BDD finally going to get in here, and Dom is going bananas. In goes Zeus, but he will fall down as the Deadly Flourish not quite working out as BDD gets the Seraphs, and oh my god, this rise! Eventually he does go down as the bullets do not rain true, and Dom, man, KT!
The amount of damage that Perfect's able to do, and also this really kind of helping out ult from the light, as you highlight, because they were getting toasted. It was just the two of them. And I think that the fight wouldn't have been as close as it was, but there's still so much damage being done.
It's just going to get started here by HLE, and it's going down pretty quickly, especially with this Liandry's on the Rumble.
They don't know.
KT, yeah, they are going to move into the river, and I think they've got a decent idea as to what's happening right now, as Cuz, can he actually get in? Tempered Fate is going to go wide as Cuz bounces on top of Delight, but the Baron is just done, and HLE are just looking to get themselves out of here. Even the Deadly Flourish is connecting beautifully. Peter is going to go down. The knockups do come on through as the Cyclone is working out in that backline, but Peanut is still going to fall down. Now they just need to keep these Barons alive as Dom will find Viper, and Zeus is not going to last too much longer. Only one Baron will remain. And it's Zeka actually moving into the mid lane here to look to take down an outer turret as well, getting the one remaining Baron to use already.
I'm loving the mayhem, Atlas. I don't really know what the takeaway is. The fact that it's really only Zeka. Are you just going to play the gold the whole time?
Yes!
Okay.
That's what I do! Okay, no, I'm not. We're gonna go for the soul. We're gonna go for the soul.
All right, 3 items done on a bunch of members of KT. If they can get this flip going, it would be big. BDD does spot the ward. Say he's looking on the flank. BDD does not get to clear it as Peter looking off. Gets the Hex Flash. Banana Brush Control is there.
Yeah, Banana Brush Control, that's what we want, as Peanut gets into that back line, but he's just going to go down. Tempered Fate actually keeps Cuz alive, of all things. That was ridiculous, as now Zeus going to get knocked down. It's a double kill for the Corki. This is going to be soul for KT. And the roller coaster, yeah, there was some dips, but that's what makes the ride fun.
It's always just one more game before the roller coaster goes up and comes down. We were just scaling that hit. We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
We knew the moment was there. That's the soul, and that might very well be Hanwha Life fully losing control of this game. Game's not done. I think Hanwha Life
still throwable. Look at this.
They can actually try and play toward it, as I love this classic Death Brush.
Yeah.
Trying to catch Perfect on the sideline, but he knows!
He actually just dashes into the brush. He now Dom there. The magical journey cannot be taken by the Bard again. And Dom actually goes on over. I don't know about that one, as the equalizer is going to do absolutely nothing at all. Peter finds his angle in, and Zeka, absolutely no hope. He goes golden to see his death for a few moments, but no chance as he taken down this Corki. And now Zeus is going to fall as well. KT officially going to dismantle the orange tank here in game 1.
I want to remind everyone, even a single game win is a big deal in the fight for second, Atlas.
And I thought the trade of Pantheon for the Rumble and the Wukong was going to be too much, but as it turns out, not to be the case. Cuz having a really good time.
I can't believe that the running gag of Perfect getting side lane ganked is now turned around on Hanwha.
I mean, what has been one of the greatest achievements from Doran this season? It has been dying as Gwen in side lanes and winning the game.
Keen's done it a bunch of times as well.
Well, Keen doesn't necessarily die. That's the problem.
Right. Giving up Elder,
you die 5 times in the side lane?
Well, that's my problem. Is like with 2 inhibits down, 1 inhib because mid is about to respawn.
Oh, Peanut finding the Cyclone here, looking to try and get into that backline, but BDD currently is untouched. Peanut is able to flash his way out, but still they're in the meat grinder, and my god, HLE finally finding the damage. The GA going to get procced here, and with Dom dead, there is so much less damage here for KT. As BDD going to be able to pick off this Bard, finds the double, and HLE, they thought they had an angle as Viper somehow miraculously able to get himself out as the Deadly Flourish is going to connect. And Peanut, why are we pressing B in that brush? Kind of insane. Still,
Then they made the lethal mistake of underestimating BDD. As that's a big miss.
He calls it as soon as he goes in. He's like, keep going, realm warp in, realm warp in. Cover me, cover me.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Also
push towards top.
Like your realm. Don't do it. Just yeah, there you go. Rise in mid. Rise in mid. Top lane's pushing. You got super wave there that needs to be answered by someone.
Zeus going to get spotted. There is the block, is Cuz taking a lot of damage. Redemption is going to help him out. As BDD
there you
is
go.
just going to be taking inhibitors. And HLE, they're kind of liking these odds. It's a 4v4 in this particular instance, but it's still a flip. As Peanut does have to get out of the pit. Perfect onto this Baron, this Elder Dragon.
Don't need to do anything. Just let BDD push.
They're not even hitting it. They're not even hitting it. BDD is just going to head straight back towards that top side.
Just reset it.
Yep, loses patience.
Perfect.
Oh god, a KT playing a really good macro game, Chronicler.
Not be left alone. Look at the waves though. Top wave is going to be crashing soon, and KT, just back off.
Yep,
they're backing off. They're doing the thing.
Oh god, they are definitely. There's so much doing the thing. It is crazy. As now Zeka does find perfect. Zeus is here. He's holding the trigger button. Finally, the equalizer does go down. The exhaust comes through and down goes perfect. Flash out to avoid the tempered fate as now the redemption comes in and Cuz he'll find Delight. That's going to be the first kill back here for KT as now Zeka has been isolated. Eats the rune prison though very nicely as the knock-up comes through onto Viper. It's not enough to do the damage as Zeus just pops like a balloon. Zeka going to follow suit and Doctorm will find the damage as the Realm Warp delivers only BDD to underneath a very low turret. And KT, I think this may have just been it.
Diabolical coach cam as they are sitting there in agony.
The amount of sweat in that room must be a ridiculous amount of sweat in that room. That was not great by the script, not gonna lie to you. As look at the KT fans, no enthusiasm, nothing at all. As he has managed to take down the wave, but he is still going to die as KT, they've got a super minion here. That's gonna be game one, and KT will be able to take a game from one of the teams in the top 3.